And for today's practice, it is recommended to have 2 blocks or 2 cushions to hand. And you can also use a low resistance band. That is optional, you do not have to have one. Instead, you can pretend that you are using one as we go through the practice. Thank you.
Okay, so we will begin standing today. You can just have your props to the sides and taking your feet a little wider than your hips, get a nice wide base of support. Just closing your eyes. Slow down your breathing. And sigh. Breathe in, bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, slide your shoulders down. Breathing in, hunch, bring the shoulders up. Exhale, slide and glide them down. Breathing in, shoulders up. Exhale, down. Breathe in, hunch. Exhale, slide. This time, breathe in, right ear, right shoulder. Breathe out. Breathe in the other way. Roll your chin over your chest. Exhaling. Inhaling. So keep moving with your breath. You can let your upper back round and side bend with that movement as well. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bending your elbows. Breathing in, Egyptian arms, turning your right hand down, look to your left. Exhale, switch. Breathe in, switch. Exhale, switch. Keep going with that movement, but now straighten your arms, reaching out through your fingers and pushing your ribs over to the side with the palm that's facing up. Feel that pull and stretch into the waist, into the neck. Breathe in, interlink your hands, reach up to the ceiling. Breathing out and bend to your right. Breathing in, bend your knees, sweep down the center, coming up to your left. Reach up, breathe out, bend your knees, go to your left, bending, coming all the way down, and inhale, lifting up. Exhale, let go. Bend your knees, hands on your knees. Breathing in, tailbone back, chest pulls forwards. Exhale, round out your spine, tuck your chin. Breathe out, arching, cow stretch, breathe out, rounding, tuck your chin. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Keeping your knees bent, breathe in, look forwards. Spread out your toes. Exhale, roll your right shoulder in, look to your left. Breathe in, back to center. Exhale, roll your left shoulder in, look to your right. Breathe in, center. Breathe out, right shoulder in, look to your left. Breathe in, breathe out, left shoulder drops in. Breathe in, come up. And feet together. Again, bend your knees, circle. Change direction. Good, push the ground away, come up, roll out your wrists. And as you roll out your wrists, lifting your heel as you bend your knee. Good, and shake it out. Excellent, roll out through your shoulders. The other way. Take a moment here to stand firmly through the feet. Grow up tall through your spine. Long waist, long belly. Feel the strength around the upper back, around your hips, your knees, your ankles, wrists, your neck. So feel the influence of your breath on your body. And from here, breathe in, bend your knees, cross your arms, reach up to the ceiling, stretch up and pull your shoulders down into a high arch. Exhale, bend your knees, push your hips back, take your chest forwards, down to the floor. Breathe in, roll up through your spine, keep pushing the ground away. Exhale, down your back, lengthen up through your spine. Breathe in, knees bend, reaching up. Exhale, bending into the knees as much as you need to, chest forwards, hips back, and fold. Inhale, rolling up through your spine. Exhale, tall and strong, shoulders down. Breathe in, knees bend, reach up, lifting the chest. Exhale, push into the hips, taking the chest forwards. Breathing in, rolling up. Down, one more, breathe in, knees bend, reach up. Exhale, press hips back, chest forwards. Breathing in, with bent knees, roll up like a knife. Exhale, shoulder blades down. So if you would like to use the band, so as I said, maybe if you're dealing with some neck, shoulder, wrist tension or pain or injuries, you might just want to leave the band today. You can still do the same movement, and remember we are trying to resist the movement, so we're not just letting our limbs flop around, we are actively using the muscles around our shoulders and our upper back at all times, and the rest of our body, but the band just makes that a bit more obvious. So if you're not using the band, that's what you're needing to focus on a little bit more. Spread out. Breathe in, let the weight shift onto your right foot, and like you're on railroad tracks, exhale, push the ball of your left foot back into a high lunge. Feeling that your hips are pointing forwards, knees tracking in line with that second or third toe. Exhale, bend your back knee and tuck your tailbone under. Keep the bend in the knees, breathe in, tilt your pelvis. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, tilt. Breathe out, tuck. Breathe in, tilt. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, tilt. Breathe out, tuck. Breathe in, tilt. Exhale, lean forward, step your left foot in. Knees are bent. Toes spreading, breathing in, put the weight onto your left foot. Exhale, pushing the ball of your right foot back. Hips are higher than the knee, so you're not in that really deep lunge there. Hips pointing forwards. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, bending your back knee. Tailbone lengthens. Keep the back knee bent, breathe in, tilt, bottom sticking out. Exhale, tuck. Breathe in, tilt. Let's add exhale, round the back. And tilt to open out. Exhale. Inhale, stretch out your fingers. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Audible breaths. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Exhale, take it forward, stepping your right foot in. Knees are bent. toes tracking. Inhale, put the weight onto your left foot. Exhale, ball of the right foot goes back. Now, taking the band, if you want to. Breathe in, taking the band up, a little bit of tension there on your band. As you take the exhale. Let's get this in line. I find this one a bit confusing. Breathe in, straight, a little bit of a tilt to your pelvis. Tuck under as the band goes up. Breathing in, pull the band down. Exhale into the lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. The knees are moving forwards. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now lean forwards. Shoulder blades pull down. Weight onto that right foot, lifting up onto your tiptoes. Breathe in, lift up the toes. Exhale, tap down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. So keep tracking right knee over that middle toe. Make your legs active. If you're feeling pinching in your lower back, don't lift so high with your back foot. Trying to go light with those left toes. Go breathe in, breathe out. Now bring your right knee to left knee, to your right knee. Breathe in, take it back. Maybe keep it off the ground or it can stay on the floor. Breathing out, knee to knee. Breathe in, push. Breathe out, tap. Breathe in, push. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. And now step your left foot behind your right foot, bending into your front knee. You might lean onto your right thigh. Or some of you might be able to fully drape down. So the further out you're able to wiggle the left foot, the deeper the pull will be as you draw your right hip crease back and send your bum bones up towards the ceiling. But it's all relative. So for someone who's a little bit or very tight in the hips, it doesn't need a really big step out to the side. Bend the knees, let's come up to stand. Uncross the legs. Feet slightly apart. Same thing on the other side. Exhale, we'll bend our knees. Inhale, weight to your left foot, ball of the right foot moving back. We'll take our band, bend the back knee. Breathing in, straighten, pull the band down, tuck the tailbone. Sorry, little bit of a tilt in the tailbone. Exhale, bend. Tuck, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Controlling the direction of your knees. So you have that idea, that concept of everything being connected. What happens in the hips is going to affect the knees and vice versa. Ankles, knees, hips. So waking up your lower body. Now reach your band forwards, plug the shoulder blades down, putting more weight forwards, spreading out those left toes, and you're on your right toe tips. Front knee stays bent. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale. Does not have to be a big movement. Making the chest broad, upper back broad. Breathing with sound. If you've got the band, you can use the tension. Losing my way with the breath a little bit there. Now exhale, knee to knee. Breathe in, take it back. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Line up your knees each time. Breathe in. Whoop. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, tap and step behind. Whew. And into your fold, that cross-legged fold, right foot behind your left foot. And bending into that front knee. Okay, just put your band to the side, roll up to stand. Shoulders down and back, uncross. And stepping the feet open, facing the long side of your mat. Shoulders pulled down and back. From here, you're going to breathe in, open up the arms. Exhale, lift and turn your right foot out and bend into a warrior two. Inhale to straighten slowly. Breathe out, warrior two. Now this time, breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, lift the back heel, pivoting on the toes, on the ball of the foot, hip creases facing forwards or hip points pointing forwards. Breathing out, pull the arms back. Take the chest forwards, balancing on your toe tips or lift up into Astro Boy. If you want to make this a little bit stronger, send the arms forwards. Hugging the thigh bones. Spread out your right foot, your right toes. Angling that left hip forwards. Bending into your right knee, softly step the ball of your left foot back. Angle your left heel in and down into a warrior one. And let's take that right. Interlace your hands behind your back. Breathe in. Draw your chest up, knuckles down. Breathing out. Chest moving forwards. The right hip drawing in. Into humble warrior. Don't worry about how low you take this. You might have your ribs above your knee, and then some of you have your shoulder, your right shoulder on the inside of your right knee. Get that deep bend in the forward leg. Jane, just wiggle your left foot back a bit more. Go a little longer in your stance. Yeah, good. Breathing in, coming up, arms up. Exhale, let's open up. Breathing in, stretch up, lift your heels, reach up. 5-pointed star. Breathe out, knees tracking over the middle toes, elbows into your waist. Plie. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, plie. One more, breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out. Breathe in, turn your palms down, reaching out, go to the other side. Left knee bent. Breathing in, slowly straighten, knees tracking. Warrior 2. Breathing in, reverse warrior. Left arm coming up. Breathing out, warrior 2. Breathing in, turning onto the ball of the back foot and adjust. Pull your arms back, Astro Boy. Hips square. So especially the left knee, the thigh muscles pulling up and supporting the knee. Arms going forwards if that feels okay on your back. You can always be on the toe tips with the front leg bent. Stepping back softly onto the ball of your foot, ball of your right foot, and then angle the right foot pointing forwards, and then adjust left foot going a little bit wide. Interlink the hands behind your back, breathing in, chest draws up, breathing out, chest forwards to where you can, hugging the left hip in, right hip forwards. So you can take that as far as you're able to recover from without straining. That you're able to breathe deeper. Inhale, arms come up. Breathing out, turning, adjust. Breathe in, take your arms up, spinning your palms to face out. Heels. Maybe sinking a little bit lower, slight tuck to the tail. Little hops, not hops in your hips. Knees out over the middle toes. Feel the turn out from your hips, strong back and shoulders. You can always do this with your heels down if you prefer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, open up. Exhale. And from here, we're going to turn to our right, bend the front leg, spread out, adjusting into the downward facing dog. Roll your shoulders out from your ears. Feel that balance between the chest, shoulders, and hips, using muscle power rather than flexibility to make the shape. Trying to move in all directions. Slow down your breathing. Breathing in, shift forwards into a plank, put your knees down if you prefer. Breathing out, all the way to your belly, into a Sphinx pose, onto your forearms. Shoulders pulling down away from the ears, tuck under the tailbone. And tuck under your toes. Look forwards, breathe in. Exhale, hips lift. Keep the knees down, lift them up if you can. If it feels okay to, no pain. Breathing in, lower down. Exhale, lifting. Inhale, lower down. Sticking with those. Remember, knees can stay down. Or exhale to the forearm plank. That's our starting point. Then inhale here. Exhale onto your tiptoes, round into your back, doming your spine. Inhale, chest forwards, back to the forearm plank as the base. Exhale, onto toe tips, pulling the hips and lower back towards the ceiling. Breathe in, lengthen out. Breathing out, elbows drawing towards the toes, toes towards your elbows. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in, lengthen. Exhale, dome. Breathing in. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale, dragging elbows to toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Everyone carefully down to the front, onto your front. Spread out your fingers and thumbs, pull your shoulders back. Breathe in, curl the chest forwards. Staying on the forearms, will start to lift into this version of cobra. Pull the heels in towards the midline. Don't let your lower body go lazy. And come down. So just briefly take a look. I want to show the modification for this. Elbows are underneath my shoulders, maybe a smidge closer to the ribs than they are towards the front. So the knees can stay down in the modification, where you'll drop your hip and bring it back. Drop the hip, and then we'll start to add the arm lifting. And we're sticking with the same side. Or you're doing that in your forearm plank, okay? So, onto forearms. Knees can stay down if you want to. Hug the shoulder blades down the back, squeeze the elbows in, knees lifted if you like. Exhale, lower your hips to the right, toes to the left. No arm yet. Breathe in, back to center. Exhale, hips lowering to the right, toes to the left. Breathe in, center. Exhale, again, right. Breathe in, chest forwards. Exhale, right. Breathe in. Exhale, right. Take the left arm up. Inhale, down. Exhale, to the right, left arm up. Breathe in, down. Exhale. Inhale, chest forwards. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. One more. Exhale. And inhale down to the belly. Wiggle your hips side to side. Spread out your fingers and thumbs. Keep it simple, shoulder blades down. Trying to drag forwards on the floor with your hands. Or deeper is to start to lift up your elbows. They don't have to go straight. And back down. Here we go, second side. Get those elbows where you need them so that your shoulders are supported. From here, in your plank or your knees are down, either way the hips are lifted. Exhale, hips to the left, toes to the right. No arm just yet. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale, hips to the left. Breath in, look forwards. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now add the right. Breathing in, chest forwards. If in doubt, put the knee down. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Each time you come back to your forearm plank, just check that you're not tenting in your hips, making that long line. And 2, and 1, and down, softly down. Well done. Come down to your chest, open out your fingers, out to the side. Lift the chest, breathe in, doesn't have to be a lot, reach back through your toes. Exhale, lower your right shoulder in, look to your left. Breathe in, bring it back to center. Exhale, left shoulder in, look to your right. Breathe in, center. Breathe out, right shoulder in, look left. Breathe in, center. Exhale, right shoulder in, left shoulder in. Breathe in. And breathe out, down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Pose of the child. Just take a moment, let everything go soft like jelly. Feel that lovely stretch up through your back. Okay, and help yourself up, please. And just taking a look. So, what we're going to do in a moment is, so my right hand is coming forwards. It's not underneath the shoulder. And now my right shoulder. Top leg extends, pointing the toes. Exhale, lower the elbow towards the ground, lower the shoulder towards the ground. Breathe in, push the floor away. Breathing out, breathing in. Now if you want to modify this, you can come down onto the forearm. This is my down, hand opposite shoulder, and inhale, turn out. So it's less pressure on your wrist, and it's going to work the upper back. Make sure that you're pulling your shoulder blades down. So that's a variation or an alternative if the wrists aren't happy today. Okay, otherwise, we are bring that right, the right top leg straight, point your toes. Shoulder blades down, neck long, breath in. Breath out. Shoulder to chest to the side. Breathing in, straighten up. Breathing out. Your chest rolls. Don't let it flare. Breathe in, push the ground away. Breathing out. Inhale. Your elbows in towards you, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. Breath in, breath out. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, up. 2, inhale, up. 2, exhale, down. 2, inhale, up. 2, exhale, down, rotate. 2, inhale, up. 2, exhale, 1, 2, inhale, up. 2, exhale, down. 2, inhale, up. 2, down. 2, up. 2, down. 2, and up. 2. We are foot in front of you, or block or blocks. Your right. You can make a pillow with your arm and support the knee. Or some of you might be able to hold the foot there, but if that's distracting, what you're thinking about is holding your foot, then let's use the blocks. Bottom leg, reaching, pointing through your toes. Breathe in, shoulder blades pull down, exhale, lift that bottom leg. Breathe in, bring it down. Exhale, lift. Breathe in, down. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, lift about halfway. Point through the ball of your foot. Breathe in, shoulder blades down. Exhale, lift higher. Inhale just to that halfway point. Exhale, lift. Inhale to the halfway. Exhale. Inhale, shoulders down. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold it up to your heel. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, tiny pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the foot down. Stack your knees, bend your knees. And from here, with your right hand, take the right foot, tuck under the tailbone. Hips pressing forwards. And gently let go. Come on up. Let's change side. Okay, so this is the right side coming forwards. If you're modifying, then you're going to be down on that right forearm and then doing the rotations. Otherwise, left hand forwards, right hand wrapping around the left shoulder, shoulders down, and straighten that top leg. So initially, your chest is facing the floor, or almost facing the floor. And now, as you exhale, elbow towards the ground, rotate in towards the arm that's bending. Breathing in, straighten. Exhale. Keeping that top leg reaching. Keeping the breaths fluid. And don't let the elbow wing to the side. It's trying to pull down towards the floor as you lower. As you do that, you'll feel your lats, or the muscles around your underarms, work. Exhale down, 1, 2. Inhale up for 2. Exhale down, 2. Inhale up, 2. Down, 2. Up, 2. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 2. The palm that's supporting you, spreading, get those knuckles rooted into the floor, neck long. Good, well done. Come down onto your side. You're holding your foot or using the blocks. Straightening out the top leg. Having that knee in front of your hip. Pointing those, that's the right foot. Shoulder blades pulling down. The bottom leg, breathe in, bring it down to hover. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Breathe out, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe out. Breathe out, lift halfway. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift higher. Inhale, just to the heart. Lift. Breathe in halfway. Exhale, lift. Inhale, halfway. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lift, flex your foot. Breath in. Exhale, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Whew. And we'll take that top foot, tuck the tailbone, hips drawing forwards. Let that go. Help yourself up. And just before we move into some abdominal work, child's pose or downward facing dog. And spread the toes. Spread your palms. Lengthen your body as you lengthen your breaths. Inhale, up onto toe tips. Exhale, bend your knees, walking your feet towards your hands. Helping hands bring your bum down. So have your block close to hand. Okay. So we have our shoulders down. So just check in if you need to flex the feet. Maybe you're on your heels. If the toes pointing down is straining into the fronts of your hips. Ever so slightly go into a little more pelvic tuck, but without having to really press your back into the floor. If you do have a lower back issue and that feels better for you to do that, then go ahead, but otherwise to maintain as much neutrality in the spine as you can. Shoulder blades pulling down. Breathe in, reaching your block without. Breathe out. Reaching, lift up your head, maybe lift up your shoulder blades. Breathe in, lower back. Plug the shoulder blades down the back. Lifting your chest. Breathing in. Exhale, tuck the chin. Breathe in, rolling down. Breathing out. Inhale, rolling down. Exhale. Inhale. Just slow. Doing this with straight legs and point your toes. Breathing out. Breathing in. Exhale. Inhale. Breathing out. Breathing in. Compress. Inhale. Breath out. And breath in. Coming down. Put your block to the side. And from here, bend your knees into your chest for bicycle. Interlink your hands behind your head, shoulders down away from your ears. Take a breath. Now curl your head up, your left knee, and straighten your right leg out, maybe on the diagonal, maybe to a hover. Breathe in, head down, knee in. Exhale, change. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. So you can maintain a slower breath movement. Or you might short, a little more punctuated as you come up. Just do what feels good for your body. Stop as soon as you need to. If it's giving you any pinching, strain or pain, we don't want that. Three, two, one. In, circle, and change direction. Little tuck to your chin, bring the arms down beside you, reaching your legs up. And then from here, start to move the legs forwards and back, opposites. Tuck the chin, shoulder blades pulling down. You might take the legs further out on a diagonal or closer to a hover. Or you can even do this with bent knees, each foot tapping the ground if that's too much on your back today. So I see some of you are doing a crisscross, it's straight up and down in this version today. You can keep the movement smaller and the feet over your hips, or go with the bent knee version. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees in. Rock side to side. And take your knees, heels underneath your knees. Little tuck to your chin, shoulder blades anchoring down. Breathing in, tuck your tailbone as you roll up. Hug your blocks. Breathe out. Inhaling, rolling up in time with your breath. Exhale, rolling down. As you inhale, feel your lower back imprint into the floor before your tailbone lifts, your bum lifts, your lower back, your upper back. And bring it down. Hug your block. Breathing in, rolling up. Hold it down. Inhale. Exhale. Tilt the pelvis. Breathe in, push back up, tuck the tailbone. Exhale slowly as the hips lower part way. Then breathe in, bit punchier, lift the hips up. Breathe out, tilt. Hips drop lower than the knees, then breathe in, hips coming up a bit higher than the knees perhaps. Breathing out, breathing in. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, hug your blood. Exhale, small movement. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Knees in, put your block to the side. Little rocks side to side. And from here, let's stretch out the left leg, right knee into the chest. So this out in my head. So we have the right knee into the chest, roll onto your right side with helping hands, push onto your hands. So you can stay on your hip and bend the back knee in pigeon, in a variation of pigeon, or you can push more towards the shin, angling the leg, supporting yourself with a block perhaps for pigeon. Those of you with the hips square, it doesn't work if you're on the side of your hip, but if your hips are square, you can come up to your fingertips, bend your back knee, lift your chest, or bring the weight out onto the right hand, left foot to left hand. Good, release that. Removing any support, and now roll back onto that right hip, onto your back. You might just want to put your block on the other side. Roll onto the left hip. Staying on the hip where you can bend that back knee into this version of the pigeon, or you can straighten out, square off the hips. Just check in how your hips and your knees are feeling there. A little too close to the camera. If you did it on the last side, come up to your fingers, stretch your chest towards the ceiling. If it's pinching in the back, you need to take your hands a little further forwards. Bending the back knee, more weight onto the left hand, right hand to right foot maybe. If you're straining to get there, if it's a pinch, if it's a struggle, then don't worry about it. You can go back to keeping both fingers, both hands, whatever you call these things, on the floor. Good, let go. So this time, we're not going to roll onto our back, but instead, we're going to help bring right leg forwards, left leg forwards. Sitting up. Left knee bends, left foot crosses to the outside. And if you want to, you can bend the right knee. If one hip is off the floor and you're hunching and you're struggling here, straighten out the bottom leg. Maybe use something just to, ooh, my cat suit's really slippy. Okay, sitting up tall, breathe in. If you want to, bend that bottom leg, exhale, and rotate around to your left. Undo. Twist to the other side. This open twist. Undo. Unravel legs. So this time, you want to go right foot outside, And bending the knee if you want to, adjusting, being as even as you can, especially on that right sitting bone. Try and draw that down. Breathe out, take your twist to your right. Chest proud, shoulders down. And undo, twist around to your left. Undo, legs undo. And from here, turn your left toes out as much as you can. Maybe just wiggle that left foot out and straighten out your right leg. Breathing in, take your right arm up so you can lean into that thigh. Maybe extend the arm out. And come up and change. And reaching up with the left arm. My left and rights are really confused today. Bring it down. Soles of your feet together. So for this, I need to come off the block because I feel like I'm going to fall backwards otherwise. Breathe in, chest forwards. Breathe out. So you can either focus on lengthening the belly and the waist, or if it feels nice, you can round into your back. So you may have a niggly back at the moment, in which case rounding your back may not feel so good. And come up. Laying down, getting comfortable. Wiggle, wiggle, adjust. Sigh. Just position yourself however feels comfortable. The position where you're able to let that tension drop and come back to your breathing. Little sighs or big sighs to help you just drop into yourself, melt into the floor. Shift your awareness to fingers and toes, little wiggles. If you'd like to, nice long big stretch along the floor. Roll over. and up to seated.